Hey everyone. Sorry for the silence at the beginning of this match. Got some audio difficulties here, but I think I got it all figured out now. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the monthly 9-ball tournament here at Fallen Timbers in Beulah, Michigan. We're watching Rich Schmiegel, or Richie Schmiegel, I'm not sure which he goes by. Excellent player against one of our locals, Ted Kohler. Richie has won the first game. Alright, Ted was just trying to get this cue ball probably down behind this 8, but caught that point of the pocket. Left a bit of a thin, tough cut here for Rich. Color's not too good on this angle. Sorry about that. Nice shot. Is that cue ball going to give him a shot on the 4? No. It's too bad. It's a nice shot on the 3. Too bad he couldn't get that cue ball over a little bit more for the 4. I'm just going to thin off the 4. Cue ball behind the 9-5. And that looks like that's pretty good speed. Good hit by Ted. Left a little bit of a thin cut here to the corner. Making the shot's probably not that difficult. Controlling the cue ball for a shot on this 5. His 5 does not go by the 9, so he's gonna have to have this cue ball on that left-hand side of the table. Got a little bit of work here to do to make this 4 and get a shot on the 5. You may even try to bank this 4 cross side, leaving the cue ball in the vicinity where it is now kind of a two-way shot. You see, if he misses the 4, he can hopefully get safe behind one of these balls, and if he makes it, he'll have a shot on the 5. Now it looks like he's cutting at it. And he's overcut it, and he's left a shot for Ted. All right, Ted has a good shot on this 5 ball. Oh, and he's just missed it. Looks like I'm being joined by my wife and co-commentator Sherry. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How are you?
I'm all right. watching a little bit of pool here.
Mm-hmm. Richie just happened to be driving through town and...
Just happened to be in the neighborhood. Hey, let's go win a tournament real quick. Well, that is not a given. There are some other good players in this tournament, too. He's not the only good player.
No?
He is a good player, though.
That Kevin Ross is playing.
Bart Good is here.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Bell plays pretty good, too, but he's not playing in the tournament. He's just came here to bid on everyone in the Calcutta.
Hey, that's allowed, too.
Nice shot there by Rich. Is it Rich or Richie? Do you know? I've heard some people call him Richie.
That name is the name he gave me.
All right, then I will call him Rich. Rich extends his lead 2-0. Let's talk a little about the rules we're playing here. Playing BCA rules 9-ball, race to 7. It's alternate break. We're doing rack your own. The 9 does not count in the bottom 2 pockets, the 2 corner pockets by the rack, because we're doing rack your own. 3-foul rule is in effect. Also, it's not on the graphic here, but also you're not allowed to concede the game, so they must shoot the 9. Can't give it to them. 3-foul rule is in effect. Also, getting a little bit of echo there.
Yeah.
I was hearing myself with a little bit of a delay, but
Yeah, I was too. I'm going, what in the world? You'll have to pardon my lisp today. You won't be hearing from me much, but I had oral surgery.
all right. Looks like I made a ball on the break. Does not have much to work with here with this
That's a
one.
nice save.
Neither. Yeah, he'll just bank to one straight up table. Let that cue ball drift over behind those balls. He may try to take a swing at cutting that in, but I don't see that happening. I think he's going to play safe. And that's pretty good.
Yep.
Now Ted does know how to use a jump cue.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him use it before. And he is retrieving it.
Mm-hmm. I've even seen him make them before.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Like that.
Like that. That was a heck of a nice shot.
Drano. What happens when you don't freeze them up on the back of the ball nowadays?
And can he see enough of this 2 to make it? That'd be nice if he could. And even if he could see enough of the 2 to make it, it's still kind of tough to get on the 3.
Well, he could come out and run right into the 9, couldn't he, if he puts them inside to straighten it up?
Yeah, you're right, he could. He was just trying to play safe, just trying to bank the 2 out of there. Didn't quite get it there. Now, if Rich can bank this 2 cross corner and let that cue ball drift up for the 3 in the same corner, that'd be nice. I don't know if he has the right angle for that or not. I don't know if he has the angle to let the cue ball drift up.
Well, let's look at that overhead.
The one with the funky colors? That overhead?
Yeah. That shows you the angle a whole lot better.
Yeah, I forgot to fix the colors on that when I put the camera up. Next time.
Yeah. Trying to learn a new way of putting things up.
Right, he did not have the angle to drift over for the 3 in the same corner. And it does not look like the 3 passes the 9 on the side.
No, he'd have to shoot it all the way up in the corner. Or just thin off of it and put him down here behind the, what is that, the 4-8?
Yeah, I don't know that he has the angle to do that. He may just thin off the other side of the 3 using the 9 as a blocker. just barely brush the 3.
Yeah. And put the cue ball over on the rail. I think that's what he's looking at.
Wish I had my telestrator with me. Can also shoot the 3 up towards that corner, not necessarily trying to make it.
I think he might be looking at playing the 9 here. Nope.
No, he's just playing safe. I was going to say trying to shoot the 3 up towards the corner, using these 2 balls as a blocker. And that's what he's done.
I think he's left the edge of it, maybe.
It's pretty tight.
No. And it's tight because of where the side pocket is in the 5-7 to be able to kick behind him, to go to it if you can't see it.
Actually, this new program lets me mess with the colors in the program. Let me see if I can do that. Talk amongst yourselves while I mess with this.
Yeah, no. I can't do
okay,
all
I know.
this.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll do it.
I would if I could. Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of sensitive.
And Richie's playing this combination. But where's the 3 going to go after you shoot the combination? It's going to go forward with it? Yeah, it's going to go forward some. He played that nice. It looks like it goes past that 8 in the corner now. And he just made the 4, so the 5 is next. He wants that ball to get up. He needs it to bounce. It did.
Alright. Yeah, I can't really adjust the color the way I want to, so it's slightly better.
Yeah, we'll
It's
leave it
slightly
as.
less bad.
Yeah. So he's going to slide off of this over to the side rail and back out for the 7 ball.
Alright, nice shot.
Yeah,
Perfect angle.
Kind of almost just a shoot and stop, or even draw it back a little bit for a little angle to go to the end rail and back down for the 9.
Yeah, he'll want to draw to, kind of sort of center-ish. Oh, he's ended up straight in.
Well, he's just going to draw it straight back.
Yeah,
Probably just draw it out a little bit. Or go forward. He's got, no.
I think he's just going to draw to the rail and take a slightly longer shot on the 9. Like so.
Yeah.
Oh, he spun it down. Not that there is a longer shot on this little table, but handled that nicely. That's going to be Ted's break. So we are Kevin and Sherry with talking at you today. We are Railbirds Productions.
Coming to you live from the Fallen Timbers in Beulah, Michigan.
So how many players did we end up with? Was it 15 or 14?
14.
14. Not a bad turnout, especially since it's been blizzarding here and
there's a tournament.
Single digit temperatures, and there's also another big tournament.
No, there's a tournament in Mount Pleasant.
Which is more convenient to most of the players that tend to play here. We get a number of players from Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Bay City type areas, and they'd probably rather go to Mount Pleasant, but we ended up with a good turnout here, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, me too. I think the word's getting out again that the tournament's is going, and I mean, even though I try to let everybody know on Facebook.
Yeah.
been a while since Bart's been out here. Hey, Ted's doing trick shots. Now do you bank this back up underneath, bank the 2-up table and put the cue ball back up underneath this, the 4-9.
I think Ted was trying to cut it in and break out the 4 at the same time and ended up with a shot on the 3. But yeah, banking, trying to get the cue ball behind the 4, that's a good shot.
You think maybe that's where Richie's going to go with it now? Can he get it there?
Oh,
I mean, he can. It's not easy.
As long as he doesn't actually make the 2 in that corner, banking it by the 5.
Yeah. I think he's got to hit it more close to going towards the side pocket and to get it in behind that 9-4.
I think to play safe here, maybe just come off the other side of the 2, kind of on the side near the corner pocket and bring the cue ball around 2 rails towards the 7-3. Maybe you can even bank the 2 ball in behind the 4-9.
Yeah, playing Ted, I wouldn't want to put the 2 ball in behind the 9.
Or maybe just bank the 2 into the corner, cue ball runs into the 4-9, breaks it out, and ends up with a shot on the 3. All right, let's see what he has in mind. Just playing safe, trying to get there, and is he gonna get there? He has come up short.
Yeah, I think he hit the 2 even a little bit fat to get it in there.
Yeah, he would have needed to hit that just a little bit, just a little fuller, and with a little more speed. Off to 5, nope.
Did he get safe up on the 5? Nope, he can see it.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, I think he can see it.
But I think he can see it.
The way Ted walked over there and looked at it, it was, yeah, he could see it.
I think he's just looking at how he wants to end up with a shot on the 3.
Got it in back and forth, or is he going to run in? I mean, you don't want to run into the 5. He didn't.
And that looks like that's
nice
perfect.
And the 4, I don't think it goes. I mean, it's close. But
Well, if he can get to the center of the table, he can 3-rail the 4 out of there, leave the cue ball behind the 9.
Yeah, stuck on the back of it because of how close it is.
Mm-hmm. Or if he comes down past the center of the table, depending on how he hits it, then he could even bank the 4 in the corner. But no, he looks like he was playing position for the safety.
Yeah, I think he rubbed the 7 a little more than he thought he was going to, because he definitely didn't want to be on the rail trying to hit this 3 rails out.
Yeah, but he
was
was
got to jack up.
Yeah, but he was just trying to get to the center of the table, so that tells me he was going to just play safe. That he wasn't playing for banking it in the corner or anything.
No, this was just a pop because you don't want to draw it. But he still wanted it to go forward.
He wanted to punch it forward just a little, and
it ended up drawing because he had to jack up on it.
All right, Ted, slice this 4 in.
Yeah, we know he's capable.
Mm-hmm. Position is almost automatic.
Mm-hmm. Just don't end up all the way back down there. He's made the 9.
Well, you can just go for the 9.
Oh.
No, not in this 4 1/4 inch pocket.
Oh, that's right. It's the baby holes.
Baby holes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's hooked. But, player of his caliber, because it's right there in front of the hole.
Yeah, he might be able to spin with the right spin off the end rail and rail first and spin it in.
That
He's looking at it.
Yeah, that leads him to possibly even, coming down and hooking him with the 5 if he doesn't make it. Because where the cue ball's going to go after hitting it.
Oh, he tried.
He's going to make the 9.
He's going to make the 9. He made the 9.
Yeah.
But he forgot to hit the 4.
Yeah. And can be a nice little out here for Ted to get started with, get settled down.
Yeah, get on the scoreboard.
Yeah. And Bart Good has won his match. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Alright, this 9 ball will put Ted on the scoreboard. Alright, good out, Ted. On the board, 3-1. And I think that's going to be Rich's break. It is Rich's break. So Rich drove out here from Houghton Lake. A little bit of a drive.
How are you? Oh, we're hanging in there.
I think I might have my guest commentator here. Alright, looks like Rich has a thin cut on this one. Wafer thin. He's looking at the direction the cue ball is going to go, seeing if he can go end rail, side rail, and then maybe even run into that 6 deuce. That was thin. I thought I saw the one wiggle, but my eyes must be playing tricks on me. All right. All right, ball in hand for Ted. Now I think this 2-6 combination is pretty makeable as long as he gets a shot on it. That's not really the position he needed. So now he's just going to have to thin off the side of this 2, leave the 2 by the 6, bring the cue ball down table here, preferably trying to get under the 7. That'd be nice, but as long as he can get that 2 ball behind the 6, and he's got a bunch of balls over here to run interference. Ted's going to get a bridge. So just a nice thin hit. Bring the cue ball around 2 rails like so, and he's going to hit the 8, and that's going to work. That works. Brings Rich to the table with a kick shot. And he's made it. And he can see just enough of the 3 to make it. He can see exactly what he needs to make it. That's a nice kick shot. Hit that nice. And yeah, it's not the easiest shot in the world on the 3, but it is a shot. And wow, that was a heck of a cut. And he's, this shot's a hanger by comparison. Not sure how he gets on the 6. Oh, shoot the 5 on the side. That's how you get on the 6. Okay. Or is he banking it? Maybe is he banking it or cutting it? Doing something. And he's left it safe. Hey Jesse, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. All right, kick shot for Ted. Oh, I think he was maybe trying to make that ball. So ball in hand for Rich, with a pretty easy layout here. Definitely not what you want to do. And Rich, he could either just follow 1 rail to the end rail, or he could even draw this 2 rails out of the corner for the 8 in the same pocket as the 7. Just kind of player's preference. He prefers 1 rail up. In fact, he may have even put a little bit of outside on that to straighten it unnecessarily. But he's a player. He should be able to handle this. Which he does. Used all of the pocket, but it counts. All right, Rich extends his lead 4-1. All right, Ted's break. 9 on the break. It does not count in the 2 corner pockets by the rack. It counts in the other 4 pockets. So that will spot, and it will be Ted's shot from where the cue ball lies. And he's pretty good on this 2-ball. Alright, looks like Rich has a... He's going to try to spin this in off the rail. And is that going to drop? No, that's going to hang there for Ted. Alright, Ted, here's a good opportunity for you. I think he can just hit the 3 on this left-hand edge. Let the cue ball just bounce up one rail straight up the table. Back towards about where it is now for a shot on the 4. Well, he went rail first, and that's going to go too far unless he hits the 6. Yeah, doing that rail first, that's really hard to judge. I like just cutting it thin on the left side and let the cue ball just go straight up the table. And it does not look to me like he can go between that 7-9. In fact, did he get his jump cue? He got his jump cue. All right, he's jumping this. All right, good effort. All right, hey Lou, how you doing?
Good.
Being joined by Lou Pang. You on vacation from school? What brings you to the neighborhood?
Well, I heard there's a really nice tournament here in the beautiful northern Michigan, and so I brought a friend to check it out.
Alrighty.
And this looks like a very interesting match.
Yeah, we have Rich Schmiegel versus Ted Kohler. Ooh, stay out of there. Got a hold of that one. But he's all right. He's got a nice angle to come around 2 rails for the 6 on the side. So where are you living now? Where you down around Lansing?
I am in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
Okay. In fact, don't they have a tournament there this weekend?
I believe at the Soaring Eagle Casino. And I think there's also a WPBA event coming up here in February.
And that's right, there is. The WPBA Masters.
So Rich is taking a medium range shot on a 6. Nice shot. Put a standard 7 ball on the side. And precision guarantee on a 9 ball. We are playing modified BCA rules, so you're not allowed to concede 9 ball. And Rich is up 5-1. And this is a race to 7 on the winner's side. We are playing alternate break format.
Shane Laddox, John O, table 1.
So guys are watching this, if you're enjoying this, share it with your friends on Facebook, whatever social media event, whatever social media platform you're using, share it with your friends. Trying to grow pool as a sport.
Alright, looks like I need to update the score. Puts Rich up 5-1. Rich's break. Alright, he's controlled the cue ball, made a ball on the break. Well, he can see the one, that's the good news.
And I heard that Rich plays safety very, very well. So let's see what shot he will play here.
He also shoots the balls in the pockets very well too, so he may even try to shoot this one in the side or something, I don't know. There isn't much of a reward for doing that. I'm looking for a safety, and the only thing I'm even seeing right now is thinning off the left side of the one, trying to get the cue ball up behind like that 3-5 area. That's a pretty touchy shot.
Yeah, looks like he's putting the 1 behind the 4. Is that a 4 by the side rail?
That's the 8.
Okay.
Now it looks like is he cutting the one on the side? And he's left Ted's favorite shot. Ted used to be a mouse in a previous life. He loves cheese.
Definitely will take his time and sink this 9 ball.
He's definitely going to send it for a ride.
This is a good
He
chance.
will not be playing. He will not be playing safe here. At least not an intentional save. One in the corner. Is it going? Oh.
And yes. A little luck doesn't hurt.
Yeah, you got to be lucky to win a tournament. Lucky and good.
I got lucky. What's the score, Joe? 7-2.
Okay. Looks like Ted might be going airborne here. Oh no, he's on. He's kicking at the 1 ball. Oh, looks like Ted. I do apologize. He was on the 2 ball. Okay. Nice shot.
All right, and he has a good look at this 4. I don't think he can hold this cue ball for the 5 in the corner. I think he's going to have to come past the 5 for the 5 in the side. And that's what he's doing. Perfect.
Very well.
Then same shot again, just to the end rail and back up.
I want to make sure you leave a
That's
little
pretty-
angle. Yep.
And that looks, well, that's perfect. Oh, I thought he was gonna
I
come
thought he-
down to the
yeah.
other side of the 9.
My thought too. I thought he was spun it the other way.
Yeah, that was not the way I would have gone. And he's missed it.
Very unfortunate. So it looks like we're looking at a 6-1 lead.
Yeah, that's big. Well, in a race of 7, every game is big, but yeah, when it puts your opponent on the hill, it's definitely even more bigger.
Slow down.
Yeah, he's overcooked it a little, but that's okay. There's 6 holes on the table.
Perfect. That worked out well.
Plan B.
So Rich is going to be on the hill here, and there we go.
All right, I think that's going to be. I think it's going to be Ted's break. Thank you guys for tuning in. You're watching the monthly 9-ball tournament from Fallen Timbers in Beulah, Michigan. It's in northern Michigan, half hour outside of Traverse City. Here in the Great White North. All right, Ted's break. All right, he's hit him pretty solid, but has failed to pocket a ball. And Rich has a look at this one to get started with. Bit of a thin cut to the... Well, he could cut it in either corner, but I think he's going to cut it to the left corner on the screen.
Very tough shot.
Yeah, he just has to make sure he controls his cue ball for a shot in the 2, and he's hit that perfectly.
Wow. Still a little work to do.
Yeah, definitely. 2 to the 3, and then the 3 to the 4. He's got to make sure he maintains good angle on each of these shots. Got to work around this little tight cluster. Everything goes. Everything has a pocket. It's just you have to play some real precision position. Looks like the 3 will go on the side, if that's where he wants to play position for. He may also try to come around these balls for the 3 in the same pocket. Actually, he's straight into the corner, so that works. Looks like he even has the correct angle so that it will cue ball will drift over towards the 7 for a shot on the 4. No, I guess he's thinking it's pretty straight in because he's looking at the 4-6 combination.
Well, Rich is shaking his head a little bit, so he's really thinking.
Yeah, it's a pretty touchy spot to be in here. Working in very close quarters. Is he going to try to draw this 2 rails out of that corner? I'm going to put a power draw on this. Yeah, that's what he was attempting. And has not left anything too good for Ted.
Would you bank this 3?
Me, no. I'm not very good at banks anyway, so even if I was, I don't know that I would. I'd probably just thin off the right side of the 3. Bring the cue ball. You try to leave that 3 ball, over by the 9. Bring the cue ball around. Try to get under the 5. Looks like you might be banking it. Yeah, you try. That sounded like a double kiss. And 9 ball.
Yeah. You are right. He does ride a cheese.
Told you, he used to be a mouse in a previous life.
Well, little luck doesn't hurt, and Ted is up to 2.
Yeah, and it's going to be Rich's break.
So Rich is still in a commanding lead, and one more game.
Yeah, and it's when they're on the hill. If it was winter break, you could maybe put a few racks together and keep them from coming to the table. But when it's alternate break, Ted's got to win 5 games in a row, and Rich is going to be breaking at least half of those. So he could break and run out any of those. So it's hard to overcome when they're on the hill in an alternate break format. But it is possible. Well, he's broke those nicely. So he has a cut on this shot on this 2 ball to the corner pocket.
Very thin cut.
Yeah, it's where's the cue ball going? Is he gonna hit the 3, or can he get past the 3? If he can get past the 3, and then he could probably come around 2 rails, around the 8 ball, come around for a shot on the 3. But it's looking like he might brush the 3, which will push it over by the 9, which is, unless it lines up good on the 9, it's not really what you want.
Very hard to control in shots like that. But if you're up 6-2, sometimes player will take the chance. We'll see what he does here. He's going for it.
Yeah, he did hit the 3, and he's made a nice shot on the 2, but he's not really rewarded with a shot on the 3. So, he does have a shot. He can cut this in. Probably cut it into that right corner and let the cue ball come around a couple rails. And I think that's what he's looking at. It's pretty natural for the cue ball to come around 1, 2, 3 rails for the shot on the 4, if he wants to shoot that. Depends how good he's feeling. Looks like he's feeling pretty good. He's looking at it.
Yeah.
Me, I rarely feel that good. I would just play safe myself.
Same here. I'm a very defensive player.
What do you mean by that? Getting defensive.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And
See, that's why I play safe. Because I can't make those shots very often.
so if you're playing against Ted, then this is a 3-9 combination here.
He might.
I smell cheese.
Yum, yum. Let's see what Ted does. Does he cut this in the side, or does he ride the 9? I think the call of the 9 ball was distracting him and caused him to miss the 3 in the side. So another backwards cut, 3 in the corner. This one's a little bit easier than that last one. Just draw up to the side rail. He's hit that nice.
Very nice. And these are very small pocket. These are, I believe...
Yeah, these are 4 1/4 inch. These are a little bit smaller than the others.
Still a little work to do, but I think Rich is on his way out here. You see a shot on the 4. Nicely back to close to the center of the table for the 5 ball. 6 ball.
I think this match is over. It's not looking too good if you're Ted. So because we're playing, you have to make him shoot it. If you concede it, you lose that game plus one more. So if Ted doesn't make him shoot this 9, he will start out his next match -1. I'm kidding. That's not actually true. All right, good shooting, Rich, and you too, Ted. All right, we will have another match for you shortly.
Stay tuned.
Don't go anywhere.